I just want to demo my design as it is at the moment for the new Explore page. This is replacing the beta Explore page that is in there at the moment. And at the moment, the only way to get the Explore page, or really the main way of getting to the Explore page, maybe except for via beta and except for via Google, is to go down to the bottom of the front page of the website, and there's a little public groups link. As far as I know, that's the way in. And I think in the first instance, we will just leave that as is. In the future, we should explore, for instance, having a much nicer path from the front page into Explore. Other places that you might want to get into it are if you are a member of no groups. On your unread recent groups page, it might point you at the Explore page in some alluring fashion. One other place you might want to get to it, like we used to in beta, maybe just the groups page in general. Maybe they're off to the right of the groups page or something. That maybe there's some kind of mention of public groups and how to find them. So by the magic of television, we click public groups and we go over to this first screen. So in the first instance, I'm showing you the logged out view. And in that logged out view, I've pushed the logo over there. I've gotten rid of the search bar, and that's so there's no confusion with the new search bar I've chucked in there. So when you arrive on the page, the search has focus, so it's ready to go. It's telling you you're going to be able to search for public Loomio groups. Hooray! And before you search for anything, it shows you a bunch of busy, interesting groups. And I'm imagining these might be sorted by those groups with lots of comments this month, groups that have at least one open proposal. Not sure what else. Maybe there might be a random thing. So every time you land on the page, you get a different collection here, something like that. So I'm using roughly, you'll see these cards from the material spec. It's pretty close to a card, and I'm sort of anticipating that we are generally moving in the material direction. And it's obviously got the group cover photo, the group title, and then a truncated bit of the group description here. And what I want to do is truncate that, and also strip out any markdown from there and strip out any new lines. So although groups will often use their group descriptions, public groups will often use their group descriptions for having like a quite big, heavy guide to their group. We don't want to really represent that here, just want to have the first few lines. I'm also showing the number of people in the group and the number of discussions, just as a wee indicator of is this thing alive or not. Things I'm not showing are proposals, and what else is in there? I'm also ditching the category thing that we used to have on the Explore page, because these days we don't ask groups to categorize themselves, so it's hard to see what. It doesn't seem like we should use that anymore, though maybe it has some role in the future. So that's what you get when you land on it. So, and then you start searching for something, and I'm mocking that up here. I'm searching for Wellington, and for a bit of realism, it's got a loading indicator because it will do that. But I am imagining that you stay on this page, and it's sort of a live updating, or the page refreshes as you type in keywords. So I typed in Wellington, waited for almost no time at all, and I got to see some Wellington groups. And it reminds you that these are here public groups. It tells you how many you can expect to scroll through if you want to see the whole list. And everything in here is real data, by the way, if that's of interest. I'm imagining that search just matches on the title and the description. It's possible we might want to go further than that and look at searching on discussion thread titles and proposals. Maybe, probably not. There are lots of ideas for how things could work in the future. And I'm imagining as you scroll down this list, that maybe it's an infinite scroll thing. It might load the first 10, and then as you get to the bottom, it keeps loading them until you get to the very bottom. And here on the next screen, I'm trying to show you what it looks like if you do get to the very bottom. So in this case, I've refined the search further. I've searched for Wellington Time Bank. There's just one public group matching. It shows you the card for it. You can click to get to that group and then ask to join, or if it's that sort of group, or just join if it's an open to join, or whatever we call that sort of group. And then it gives you this little message: can't find the group you're looking for. If the group's privacy is set to secret, it won't appear here. If you know who coordinates the group, you could ask them for an invite. Maybe you've got ideas for better language. It's quite a few words, but maybe there's another way of doing it. And similarly, if I search for something that has no terms, no results, sorry, Newtown Time Bank, no public groups match Newtown Time Bank, can't find the groups you're looking for, yada yada yada. So there are lots of cool ideas for other things we might do with this. For instance, giving search results, also turning up public discussions that people can participate in. We could also pull in, if we wanted, people's faces, perhaps people who have made a comment so that their avatar is already public on the internet, and they're not just members, and lots of other ideas. But this is my suggested first iteration for your feedback. And obviously it's mobile, responsive. I'm imagining we get roughly the same thing, maybe more lines of description, maybe not, as we expand to a desktop size or a tablet size. But I think you could probably imagine how this might look in desktop land. Good. Your feedback, most welcome. Goodbye.